And we're going to be talking about your Lyft ride just got cheaper. Why?
Yeah,
Oh, because they say that they laid off so many employees. So,
yeah,
yeah, I mean, we've been talking about this for the last, I mean, since pretty much since David Risher came in, talking
yeah,
about how he's going to be getting rid of 1,000+ jobs when it comes to it. And, he did, which is a quarter of its staff.
yeah,
So it came in cleaned house. It was very similar to what Elon Musk did when
yeah.
buying X, formerly Twitter. So I mean, yeah, it's definitely going to help. It's going to save some money, and
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, I mean, we listened to all David Risher's interviews when he first got the job, right? He says,
Yep.
I have learned how to do a lot with very little. That was a key word right there. And you guys can go back and check his interviews. He said that because that's what he did at Amazon's first days. He learned to do a lot with very little. Last 5 years or 10 years in his foundation for literacy around the world, he did the same thing. He learned to do a lot with a little. Well, when he took over Lyft, he figured he had a lot and he wasn't doing a lot. So now he made it little to do a lot. If you're still following me, that means, he had to let people go. And he said this job, doesn't entail to have 5,000 people to do this, especially for others to
Mm,
pick up people from point A to point B, right? So,
yeah.
and you know what? I mean, I like the Business Insider because I have great contacts at Business Insider. But Alex, I don't agree with you. I don't think the Lyft ride got cheaper because the company laid off so many employees. Because that means when those savings are run out, does that mean your rides are going to go back up? No. He has a plan. He's going back to basics. He's keeping it simple, and obviously cost cutting is part of the business. Look how many people are getting laid off from Amazon. How many people got laid off from Facebook? How many people got laid off from Twitter? All these high tech
Look how
companies
many
laying
people
off.
got laid off from Yellow.
Exactly. So to me, the guy's not doing anything different. I 100% support what he's doing. He's trying to turn a sinking ship around. Okay. And
Mm,
if that means there are 1,000 corporate employees are going to let go, yeah. If there means another 1,000 are going to let go, once he figures out that only maybe 1,500 people can do what 55,000 we're doing, maybe another 1,000 will go. Because from what I've seen so far in the last 3 months since he took over, has been nothing but good things. Has it been earnings increasing, revenue increasing things? Yes and no. Yes, because there is a lot more information. The information is cleaner if you know how to use it. I think you can squeeze about 10% more money out of it, earnings out of it. I haven't seen anything that he has. I say this is horrible. Why did they do this? So obviously, look, man, the platform is still working. It hasn't crashed.
mm.
If you turn my Lyft app
I,
on,
I
it
I
still
like what
turns
it
on.
says. I like what it says in the middle there. It says as a result, it's claimed some market share from
Yes,
rival Uber, which we
yes,
saw. I mean, if you looked at the earnings,
yeah,
it does have a little bit of market share change.
yes,
So
yes.
that is good. I mean, like I say,
I,
going back to when I was in Chicago doing that test
yeah,
between Uber and Lyft, I mean, it was blasting on Uber. It
yeah,
was crickets on Lyft.
yeah.
So seeing some change there, that's good.
Yeah. Well, he said,
I
he
mean,
said we're going to do one thing well. We're going to go back to basics. He said, we're going to take care of our two customers that we have. It's the driver and the passenger. He's doing that.
mm,
And if you look at the earnings today that came out, they are definitely competing price wise with Uber. Uber was a lot cheaper in 20 top cities in the US. Now, actually, Lyft is cheaper because I know from my own app, every time I pressed the trip until he showed up, Uber would be so much cheaper than Lyft. I would not even think of using it as a passenger. Now, it's either equal or Lyft is a little bit cheaper than Uber. Okay. So
mhm.
to me, he's competing, and I mean, the gist of the article is like, oh, he had to lay off people to make rides cheaper. No, I'm not buying that.
No.
He had to do what he had to do for the ship not to sink because it was about to
Yeah.
sink. You know what I mean?
It was getting close. It definitely was.
Yeah.
And I think that was part of the reason why they wanted to get rid of John Zimmer and Logan Green,
Yeah.
make them step down, because there was nothing innovative there. There was nothing new coming. And then, yeah, when we have David Risher on, we don't have a final date on exactly when. We are still working on that. Things have just been busy the last week with Denver for you, Sergio, and
Yeah.
all of that good stuff. So yeah, it's just been busy, but we will have a date nailed down. I'm hoping by next week we'll be able to let you know exactly what's
Hopefully,
going on. And then yeah, hopefully we'll have David on, have a really great conversation when it comes to that.
All right, thanks for watching. That short little clip was from our live stream, Show Me the Money Club with Sergio and myself, Tuesdays, 6 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Pacific. Make sure you subscribe, turn on all notifications so you get notified when we go live, as well as all of our awesome content. Make sure to check out this video right here, which will take you to the entire live stream, or check out this video right there. All right, drive smart, everyone.